No, I don't trust you.
You're so adorable.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Watch Autumn Keto Morning Live. We go live every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:30. a.m. Eastern, and we go live at 8:30 p.m. on hashtag Whack Wednesday. Welcome to the channel, Watch Autumn Keto. My name is Autumn. This is my husband, Richard. And we just spend our mornings talking about keto. We talk about our lives and how keto fits into our lives together. And then, we just fellowship with the Whack fam that joins us in the comments. Thank you so much. I'll be trying, to figure out the things I want to say, right? So you can catch us right here on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Watch Autumn Keto, watchautumnketo.com, and then also IamKetoStrong.com to get you some Keto Strong gear. Absolutely. We're so glad you're here with us this morning, and we're so glad to get into the comments. Nailed it. Felicia said, good morning, Whack fam. Today is a good day. We woke up. You're right. Am I second? No, girl, you is first. Oh, absolutely.
Felicia?
Yes.
Felicia.
Joyce said, good morning, amazing Whack fam. Pray you have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for joining in, Joyce. Jen is here. Says, happy Fan Friday. Exactly. That is, I'm a fan of all of you all. Gail's here, says, good morning, Autumn and Richard. Cece's here, says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and the family.
Good morning.
Yes, absolutely. Lisa Ortega's here this morning, says, good morning, Whack fam. Hi, I'm glad you're here.
Yay.
Yes, you're right. Right fam is here, says good morning with that lizard. Did we ever discuss what that was? I think it's a snake. I think it's a turtle. I feel like I see a shell behind it.
Ooh, that might be it.
Right, family, will you confirm for us once and for all, what is the reptile that you have in your profile picture?
Either way, it's a pet.
Yes. Is it a pet? I just thought it was a wild animal. Lord Jesus. Yeah. Lisa says, I am officially off work for the next few months, so now I can join in on the lives more. That's amazing. Yay. Congratulations. Is it like a teacher life? Is it like a summer thing where, you get the summers off? I love it. Robin's here, says, good morning. Hi, Robin. Mary T said, good morning, Whack fam, and happy Friday of a long weekend. Those Fridays are the best. You're right. Latanya said, good morning, Whack fam, and happy Friday. Yes. Oh, yay with 2 A's, Friday. Yay. I am here for it.
That's a vibe.
It is a vibe, TC said. Good morning. Hi, TC. We're so glad you're here today. Keto Dana said, good morning, Whack fam. Yolanda said, good morning. Hi, Yolanda.
Good morning,
Yes,
Yolanda.
Lisa said, happy Friday, which we all know it is.
Yep.
D said, morning, good weathers and work fam. TGIF, you're hustling while I feed the kitties. Now, how many do you have at this point? I'd never be asking because I always see kitties as plural, but for some reason I see 3 in my head, but I don't know. I'm just making that up.
I would say 3. That was my initial reaction to
really, just when you see kitties, you just think 3. I don't know. It could literally be 2. It could be a million, but I'm just saying I go to 3.
I think more than 3, it starts getting interesting.
I mean, I know people that have, like 3 dogs and 2 cats and all that other stuff.
You got to start organizing.
Yeah, that's a whole logistical situation you got going on there. Keith is here, says, hey-o, familia, smash that thumbs up button. You feeling feisty on this Feastless Friday. I know, right? So the feast, I think they're on a road trip, right? Make sure you tune in tomorrow night. That's what it is.
Feastless.
Yes. No, they're not having it tonight. But yes, good travels and all that stuff. So safe travels, I should say. Yeah.
Sprinkle upon you.
Sprinkle. Exactly. Joe Ray's here, says good morning. The doctor is in today, says good morning, Whack fam. Absolutely.
Good morning, Dr. Wise.
Yolanda said, I started out in COVID lockdown in March 2020 at 240, and I am 199 using keto.
My God.
Pew, 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 pew. It's more of a burr. Burr, 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 burr. Like that alarm.
Yes,
like that DJ button that they press. Like that siren. Congratulations, Yolanda. No, not the scratching.
We said
no.
the DJ.
But no, it's the button they press, not the actual.
But he was scratching at the same time.
No, you ruined it. But don't. I didn't really. I didn't really do it any better. Anyways, Pamela's here, says good morning. I enjoyed listening this week. We're so glad that you're here.
Good morning, Pamela. It's an amazing Friday.
Lisa said, kind of like a teacher thing. I am a paraprofessional, so when school is out, so am I. Ooh,
there you go. I know. I think those jump out of airplanes.
TC said, questions of the day. What do you want? Why do you want it? How will you get it? And bonus, what would you do if you weren't afraid? Oh, what book are you reading, TC? What podcast did you listen to today? Those are all amazing questions. And, I think people really stop at the number 3, like they can quickly tell you what they want. They can quickly tell you why they want it, even if they haven't put a lot of thought into it. But number 3, how will you get it? That's when people are just like, oh no.
Yeah, when you actually got to put one foot in front of the other.
And actually have to take the actions.
I just enjoy the dreaming part.
Exactly. I just love talking about what I want, right?
Like the old lottery.
Reach,
the
girl.
old lottery conversation.
Well, except for when Keith actually wins, and then
yes. But I mean, as humans, we've all had that lottery conversation. And there's a lot of dream days.
Oh my God, I was just talking to Richard about this. Joe Ray said, Patreon Zoom tonight. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, so I am meeting with my patrons tonight on Zoom. We have a monthly Zoom call. It is absolutely amazing. If you're interested in more information about becoming a patron and getting in on these calls, you can click the link in the description. But yes, that is going to be really fun.
Amazingly
I already told Richard, I was like, I'm going to have to probably take this call from downstairs because football, because basketball comes on tonight and my husband's team plays, and like because you're not going to be able to control yourself, and I don't want you to. That's all I'm saying. Like Richard claps so much.
You're so
like it's just him. He's just clapping, and then he flexes at the screen whenever his team does something good. He's like, yes, and then he'll walk up to the screen and he'll flex at it. And I'm just like, show him who's boss, sweet. I'm sorry.
Hey, everybody.
But I don't want to take that away from him. Like, I want him to be able to clap and flex at the screen as much as he wants to. So
that's for all sports if you have fandom.
However, whatever outlet you choose. Yes, exactly. Melanie said, good morning, Autumn and Richard, a.k.a. Rick. Hey, chilling in Tampa. Another birthday surprise.
Uh-oh.
Girl, you be globetrotting. Like, was it Arizona, Colorado? Where were you? But you were just there.
We got so many beautiful
D said 2 is the magic number of cats. Any more than that, and I'll go bonkers. Okay, so it is only 2. I love it.
2 is the perfect number.
0 is the perfect number. Okay, but if you were to have cats, then 2 is the perfect number.
If you don't have help to watch, 2 is the perfect number.
Yeah, because they watch each other. Exactly. Jeremy West is here, says, good morning, Wax
like 4 or 5 that you're like, did I remember to feed you? And
yes.
Where would you go? Did you over here? Did you go?
No. Rhonda said, 'twas I that was first. Were you? I didn't see her comment. So, hello, Wax Fam. If Felicia didn't claim it, she just claimed second. Then absolutely, Rhonda, you can hop up in there and just be like first.
A self-fulfilling prophecy.
Exactly.
Like, I will be second.
He said, close your eyes. I'm about to porky pig it and hop on the scale. That's the best way to do it, okay? Anything that you wear weighs ounces and grams, and that can skew your weight. So you gotta go. You gotta just be completely in the buff.
Belt buckles and boots and stuff.
Take them earrings off, girl. Yeah. Tanya said, "Hey, good morning, fam." Absolutely. Mary T said, "Speaking of cats, took my kitten out in the garden with me yesterday, and she caught a vole, which is what she was hired to do. She can stay." I know. Maybe we have voles. No, voles are different than moles, but maybe we have voles instead of moles.
I don't know, but I'm scared now.
Yeah, I don't. Did she bring it to you in her mouth? No, still no.
The eyes turn red.
No, exactly. Those are possum.
I don't know voles.
Cece said, walking the treadmill and ear hustling. That's great. I spent an hour and a half on the bike today. It was absolutely amazing.
It's like a biking phenomenon.
Yeah, I love it. I just love to do
it.
For
hours and hours. If it wasn't for live, I think you could go to like 10, 11:30.
Yeah, I mean, I could just keep going. Well, it just depends until my tablet battery dies. Because after that, I'm just like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. Mary T said the Zoom calls are so fun. Zoom is my new best friend. No isolation here. Oh yeah, the Zoom calls be lit, and then everyone like challenges me to do things that I wouldn't normally do. That's like grow peppers in a garden. We're gonna talk more about that tonight, you guys. So yeah,
like fun. Yay! Peppers in the garden.
Melanie said, while I was in San Antonio, I had a cousin share her view on the negative effects of meat on the bodies. It hit my mental so hard. I'm such a mess. Like, look, it be like that sometimes. Like, I am starting. So my, the course is starting on Tuesday, right? And so I'm meeting with people, in our pre-course consultations, talking about, like what we want to accomplish and exciting things like that. And so I was talking to someone yesterday, and she was just like, because we talk about like food allergies and things like that, and important to know. And she was like, I have a peanut allergy, which it doesn't really. That really limits my non-meat protein options. And I was just like, but why are we looking for non-meat protein options? Like meat is the protein. I was like, wait a minute, are you vegetarian? Do you not eat meat? She goes, oh no, I eat meat, but I actually talked to my doctor a couple of days ago about wanting to, like start keto. And she was like, well, eating that meat, your cholesterol is going to go up. And I was just like, I was just like, so, that made her think that the best options for her would be to be non-meat protein and like non-animal protein. I was like, okay.
Where do we get?
Exactly.
Pull up a chair.
So
let me go get some coffee.
So, so all that to say, Melanie, is just that people are going to say what they believe, and they're going to, act in accordance to that. You just have to know what you believe and say, I hear what you're saying. If that works for you, good, but I'm going to do my own thing here, right?
Well, also, like you said, the biggest thing is that when they say you eat more meat, when they say your cholesterol is going to go up, they never one time think that you're going to subtract the starch and and all the flours and the sugars out,
which is what
they assume that you're just going to add more meat onto
what you're already eating. Exactly. So, there are so many studies that have anything to do, that say that the level of cholesterol in your system has no like mortality indication or, health factors. If anything, the higher cholesterol people are healthy. All other things, stayed the same in terms of a good diet. So it's just like, I was like, I hear what you're saying. Let's rethink everything we've ever been taught about cholesterol, and so that's just the sort of stuff I'm going to be, also incorporating into, the course. Is just so people know what to say or don't get swayed when people only give like one side of the story like that, So that is, Melanie, I feel you. Just, make sure, like we don't want you to be mentally a mess. We don't want you to be a mess of feeling about how you feel about keto and how it worked for you. Just like, be consistent and do what has worked for you.
Well, I would also say that the community matters. Like, if you're surrounded by people who literally say the opposite all day, every day, it's going to get to you. So you need the unplugging, like, okay, everybody, let me go over here for 5 minutes, and I'll come right. Because everybody around you has that same mentality, and they're all like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, yes, it's going to drive you crazy. It's going to drive anybody crazy.
That's why you got to stay in these communities of people that have that like mind and that base understanding of like, we're all on the same page. Jeremy West's non-scale victory, if you didn't see it, went to the doctor yesterday, and my A1C went way down. On December 1st, it was 8.8. February 12th, it was 6.2. Yesterday, it was 4.9.
Oh my
Jeremy
God.
West, are you a ghost? Like, do you even have any A1C at all?
You and Patty have to be living life.
The
Van West.
The Van West
are celebrating tonight.
Getting crazy.
With maybe me too.
And Jerry Van West, is it your birthday on Sunday? I remember that. This is so exciting. That is quite a gift for you.
Remember this birthday?
Dr. Y said to Joey, you and Heath exactly are slimming down. I can see your transformation. So proud of you guys. Honestly, Jerry Van West, when you said non-scale victory, if you didn't see it, I was like, if I saw it in the group, I probably thought it was Heath anyway. So, no, I haven't seen it yet. So I'm so happy for you. Yep, exactly. Melanie says, don't yuck my yum. I saw that on a TV show, and it's just like, look, you don't have to think it's yummy, but you don't got to tell me you think it's yummy. Keep your mouth closed.
And that's one of those things. It's like just boundaries. It's like, I don't go into your cabinet and yell at you for stuff. Like, why are you all in my mix? Like, did we have this conversation already or something? Like, I understand giving constructive criticism, but when you just like, man.
What's the point? You're right. Because people just like to feel like they're right. They like to feel like they have something to say.
Exactly.
Joey said you should buy all the stuff for the peppers and we can walk you through it tonight. And by we, I mean Mary. Yeah, between Mary and Holly and Beth, I mean.
Oh my God.
I don't know. You get so nervous. But that would actually be pretty fun.
You know what would help is if you maybe scale down.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of just.
How much more can you scale down from one pot?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay. That's the one that was showing up. Never mind. Yeah. Oh my God! I thought you were doing like a bed or like.
No, absolutely
like
not. Like a box
like,
garden.
yeah.
No,
One box.
no.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's a good idea, though. Maybe I'll see that. Autumn learns how to garden. Oh, Fisher Price, my first garden over here.
Oh my gosh, Mary T. She needs all the help she can get.
So, Rashana's here. Says hey to mom.
Yay.
Says what's good, sis? I saw an IG post by Amber looking, flame emoji. So I added the cartwheels. Yeah, my sister be out here in these streets, like she is your classic. Like knows how to apply makeup and take great pictures person, social media person, right? And I'm just man, what a skill set that is. Like good for her. That's all I'm saying.
She's really good at angles and whatnot.
Yes.
Yep. That is one of the key.
Yeah. She knows how to work them angles, right? Lord knows I don't, but that's okay.
You do too. I mean, not to her level, but
okay. All right. Well, I can go with that. Like, I'm better than zero, but still, I'm not on expert level. Yes. Like filters, filters 401. Like
I slept in that class.
Yeah, exactly. It was a prereq. I needed it to graduate. Like, yes, absolutely ridiculous. So cute. Gail said, I'm mentally a mess also because of the increase in my fasting blood glucose after eating a little more protein, all the different opinions on how to do it. Yeah, but my whole thing is that if you don't feel bad, and I don't know what your fasting blood glucose is. Like if it's like 150, it's like, oh, okay, maybe let's think about that. But if you don't feel any worse, depending on what your fasting blood glucose is, I don't think that's an overall worse indicator for your health of like the higher it is, the worse it is. I mean, everyone's bodies are different, and especially eating more protein, that just might be more likely to happen. And also, just go right back to doing what you were doing before, and it'll probably go back down. Or if you like the higher protein, say, okay, this is my blood glucose now. I got to get used to it, right?
It's a know your body kind of thing.
It's just know your body and what you can deal with.
Your body.
I mean, I'm mentally a mess because I step on the scale and all it is just 190 this, 190 that, 190 this, one. I mean, hello, I'm broken into pieces, but I'm just like, you got to do what. You just keep doing what you're doing, or if it's not working for you, change it up.
What it is you form a plan and then you stick to that plan.
You stick to the plan. You don't throw the plan out the window.
Well, then what happens is after a couple of weeks, if you don't see that plan forming the conclusion you want,
that's when you can reassess.
Formulate the plan. Reassess and then replan. Try it again. That's the whole process of knowing our bodies. Nobody knows the 100% correct answer because we're all figuring it out.
And we're all different. Like, that's why I always say, people can tell you what works for them and they can tell you things to try that might work for you, but rarely is it like, I know the exact thing that's going to work for you, just because everyone is different, right? And so you've got to take that journey yourself.
Which again goes back to why I don't know why they come from such angry and like, why are you doing this to your body places? It was like, you don't know either. Like, we all are figuring this out together.
Exactly.
Why are you
in the words of High School Musical, we're all in this together. Kathy P's here says, whack-a-doodle-doo. I had to do it like that. And woo-hoo, it's the long holiday weekend. It is. I think those are roosters. And all the cartwheel emojis and the sunshine emoji, the party hat, sunglasses, the clapping. Look, man, Kathy, you are like emoji goals. Like, this is like emoji like 401. This is like senior expert level emoji usage. Gosh. And I absolutely love that. Like, it just... Like, there is something about the emojis that literally change the meaning of the message and my mood, right? So I really appreciate that. I guess I have,
Those are very cute.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, because it gives you context. I might have said whack-a-doodle-doo, but now that I see that they're roosters, I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to make the rooster noise, I appreciate it. They're like a stage directions in parentheses, like she says angrily, like, so
and that is definitely your wheelhouse.
They give me stage directions.
Your wheelhouse.
Heath, I don't know why I'm missing comments today. Since it was skipped, fully clothed 301 in the birthday suit 295.6. Why do you have so many heavy clothes?
7 pounds.
That's amazing. Wait, now that that means you're in the twos. I absolutely love that.
Take the football pads off.
Exactly. That's that pocket weighing you down. Do you have things in your pocket?
That is the pocket. He has the wrench in it.
Absolutely. Exactly. Get rid of all that. Rashana said, congrats, Heath. Exactly. That said, happy Friday, Autumn, Richard, and Wack fam. I'm at the dentist. I will have to watch the replay. Have a safe and wonderful holiday weekend. Beth, hopefully we'll see you tonight on the patron call. We've already been talking about
good times at the dentist.
Gardening, and we don't want to do it. So thank you. Hashtag replay. Hashtag dentist replay. My gosh. That's all I'm saying. But yeah.
Just one flower pot.
I know, right? It's so intimidating. I have to add that to the grocery list because Lord knows I'll absolutely forget. So, Javen West says, I love the smell of bacon in the morning, making 3 pounds of delicious steak cut golden goodness. Absolutely.
That's bacon. That's breakfast and lunch.
That's amazing. I haven't had bacon. I haven't had bacon in a few weeks. I, have really just been having my burgers and brats and not really needing to put bacon on top of it.
I have switched to sausage lately.
Yeah.
That. I'm doing sausage more than bacon. I need to go back.
You have. I remember that. Absolutely.
Oldie but goodie.
Gail says, I felt that when I was eating more fat meats kept the numbers down. Lately been cutting back the fat and eating leaner because of what Maria Emmerich said, and my numbers are up. My normal fasting blood glucose is in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, but like if it's under 110, then I would say that maybe that's just the adjustment. And that doesn't mean that it's worse, but that's just what it is when you eat more protein. Now, like I said, if it's like 120, 130, I don't know how I'll feel about that. I probably want to change it to bring it back down. But it's just like, just because it shifts doesn't mean that's a bad thing. When you start eating differently, your body will respond differently. That's what we expect. So, yeah. So, your fasting blood glucose is not your primary indicator of health, similar to, your weight. He said he's on shoes. Well, first of all, there's your issue. Socks, jorts. Do you know how heavy denim is? Yeah, boxers and a pocket t-shirt. Too many clothes.
Something else is denim as well.
Too many clothes.
The denim pocket t-shirts.
Now here it is. D says, I hate when I have to weigh in fully clothed at the doctor's office. Like Heath clearly illustrated, that could be a 5-pound difference. You're right. I always make sure to go to the doctor's office first thing in the morning. Like I always get the earlier appointments because I also hating having weighed myself after I've eaten. I was like, this ain't fair, So I make sure that I go to the doctor and like get any labs done first thing in the morning. Can I get a morning appointment? Yes. So because that is really my truest form of representation, and I wear like gym clothes. I'm like if even it's winter, like I'll take off some sweatpants and have some gym clothes under it. I was like, y'all not about to. That's what I'm saying. I was like, y'all not about to have me out here thinking I'm a different weight than I actually am. Not today, you right? So, yes. Okay. So, yeah, looking at the comments. Oh, they're just all scrolling by.
Well, everybody's just having a wonderful time chatting it up. It looks like.
Yes, exactly. I love when you guys.
Wack fam just reinforcing how much of a community we have.
Javen West said, "Doctor's appointment, Fear Factor edition, full birthday suit." But see, that's a problem. Look, I'm serious. If the scale was in each individual room, then I would get all the way my underwear, shoes, socks, everything to scale. But no, because that's at the hospital, not the doctor. But now the scale is in the main area, like the common area. So it's just like you'd have to like run from the scale to the doctor's room.
I've always been a naked baby. So I've never been.
What does my husband look like? Running, exactly.
He's like, I don't care. Let's go jump in the lake.
No. Oh, first of all, so just many microorganisms in the lake. I can't do it. No.
Oh my God. Even when you were young and stupid.
Hey, I've never
been young and stupid.
I never went to a lake like as a child. Yeah. See, we never took family vacations to a lake.
Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. So we've had the awesome Ohio River, which no one would ever care.
Never mind. Avoid.
The first time I went to a lake was for the 4th of July when I lived in Minneapolis, when I worked at Target. I went on a friend's pontoon, which have you ever been in the pontoon? It's a flat boat. It's not a boat. It's basically just like a floating floor, like they're just flat and it has a little, rail around the side of it.
A raft.
That's really what it is. I was like, oh my gosh. But like we got pulled over by the lake police.
On a pontoon?
Yes, because apparently you're not supposed to be standing up while you're so far in or so far away.
Yeah, because they might rescue you and you drown.
So somebody was like, walked over to something, or they were standing up doing something, and then like the lake police pulled up. I'm like, wait. I was like, we're getting pulled. I was like, are they going to need our IDs? We're in bathing suits, you know. But he was like, hey,
that's a real thing.
Almost like, hey guys, remember, have a seat. You can't stand up. And like luckily we all had on our life jackets and things like that. But I was like, I did not know that there were rules, and there was a governing. I didn't realize there was a governing body of people that were make sure you were abiding by those rules.
So you hit a certain point in the ocean. There's the international rule. There's the international. There's rules in all the waters. It's called the Coast Guard regulates it.
I knew national waters and things
all
like
the waters and the Great Lakes and all the lakes.
No, I mean I didn't put that together.
Unless it's your uncle's backyard lake. And
no regulatory body. For all we know, I was in Minneapolis. It could have been a Great Lake for all I know. Well, no, Minneapolis is like the land of 10,000 lakes, so there's probably just some one-off lake. Brian is here. Says, "Woo, I made it. Good morning. Yeah, we gotta go. We had to go at 30." After, so that means I should weigh myself soon because we've got to get grocery shopping and back pretty quick because I am going to be in Keto University on Clubhouse today at noon talking about 75 Hard. They are starting 75 Hard on June 1st. And they were like, Autumn, can you come talk about it? I was like, sure, I'm going to start 75 Hard on June 1st because y'all know my birthday is coming up and I'm not even going to do it, right? But I am kind of, yes, I am. Yeah. So Rashada, Shelly, do y'all even have Clubhouse? I don't see, I see the main people that I normally see on Clubhouse. But yeah, we're going to be talking about 75 Hard today at Keto University at 12. And I was like, oh, that means I got to get to grocery shopping and get back really quick. So I'm glad you made it, Brian. Mary T said, we truly are family, everyone talking at once to each other. And what brings me back? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, look, I'm going to let y'all do whatever y'all want in the comments. Apple is here. It says, morning all. Hi, Apple. Absolutely.
Good morning, Apple.
Yes, Dee said, oh, no. Why is the scale in the comment area? Because that way they only have to buy one scale.
Budget restrictions.
How can we? There's like a line that's like, okay, you step on the scale. Boop. Next. Boop. Yeah, let's do that. Exactly. So.
that is weird.
He said maybe today's numbers are skewed because I paused munching on 3 hard-boiled eggs, 4 breakfast sausage patties, and 2 slices of pepper jack cheese. That will have a difference in your weight, Heath, but it also sounds really good. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Jen said, OMG, I know people that camp at the Ohio River and are always tubing.
Yeah.
In the Ohio River. I mean, there's certain parts of it that I'm sure aren't too bad.
We're the commercial spot right here.
So,
you go further up or down.
Yeah, like it gets more like a river.
Well, the residential houses are further up and down the river you go.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So Dr. Ross said lake life. No, I don't know anything about it. I didn't know.
No,
I think that was the first and last time I've been to a lake. So
I've done it many times growing up. My parents used to actually vacation. One of their company's retreats was at a lake. So we used to go and hang out and eat and run to the lake and run back to the swimming pool.
Tori said it's like a chat room here. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Like y'all just keep good for you. Y'all know I created a Discord. Don't know what to do with it. How do people come to my Discord? I'm the only one Autumn, Watch Autumn Keto has a Discord. I'm the only one there. I don't talk about anything. Yeah. And I joined Two Crazy Ketos Discord and maybe I'll hop in it once a week. I was like, see, I don't need another platform. I just can't do it, right? I was just going to say that. I think that's Rashana said, Autumn, you sent me a Clubhouse invite. Okay, good to know. 75 Hard is my forte. Yes, it is. So I will try to tune in. Yep, I have a lunch date at 12:30. Do you? Absolutely. Tanya said, I went to the consultation at the gym and they took measurements in weight. They wanted me to take off my socks when getting on the scale. Why? Not only unsanitary, but I'm fully dressed. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't want to be barefoot stepping on things that everybody else has been barefoot. Well, you have all your other clothes on. That's actually.
Now I'd have to spray Lysol myself.
Yeah, that's actually pretty.
Give me that can over.
That's pretty hilarious. Okay, guys. So you see, my weight's been stable all all week because I've been eating stable all week. One thing I'm really going to work on this week coming up is looking at my stomach and asking if it's hungry. Because that doesn't mean I've been overeating at all, but I'm even more talking about food timing. Like right after this call, I always have my beef jerky and cheese, but that's because it's right after this call, and I'm like, am I even hungry when I eat that? Or is it just out of habit? And I realized, like, if I'm being honest, I'm not really hungry when I eat it. I just eat it in the morning because that's when I normally eat it. And it's a part of my macros. So what's the harm, you know? But I'm really going to be focused on being intentional about only eating when I'm hungry. But of course, when I'm eating, I'm only eating my meal prep. You know, so that's what I'm working on.
That's a nice little balance there.
Yeah, so I stepped on the scale on Thursday. Pretty awesome. Finally, 193. So that was a -2, right? But remember, I've been eating the exact same thing all day, every day. So that makes sense. Then I stepped on the scale today. No surprise, 193.0. So, you know, this is what happens when you eat every day. And when you eat the same thing every day, your weight doesn't fluctuate. You go, it's really mentally messing with me not to see the huge gains and losses that I used to have when I'm fasting. You know, not going up like, oh, I gained 3 pounds. Oh, but I lost 5. And then I gained 2 pounds. Oh, but then I lost 4. You know, like, I'm just
when you go a whole day without eating,
slow and steady wins the race. Right? So just know Saturday's bingo night. I already know what I'm eating. It will be like a Costco pizza, and it'll just be like a couple, like a little snack. So I do expect to have a gain on Sunday, but like I said, I don't care. It's bingo. I'm finna have a great time. I'm not going to eat until 5:30 when everybody gets here. So, and you know, I'm not even like really super looking forward to the like, oh, I can't wait till I have this. Like, I'm really eating every day has really like calmed me down in terms of like seeing that like, oh, it's just food. I'll have it today and I'll have it tomorrow. You know,
it takes all the stress levels out.
It takes all the stress level, takes all the anticipation, and takes all of this. It's like, it's just food. I'll use it as a tool for enjoyment. I'll use it as a tool for my health. Like, it's just food. Bottom line is, it's just food, right? So making the choices that I know for my body. Okay. D says, put the Discord link in the video descriptions or in the chat if you have it. I want in. Perfect. It'll just be me and you in there, girl. So on Sunday, I'll put the Discord invite in the description of this video so everyone can hop in that Discord on Sunday. So Melanie said, do your clothes fit differently, Autumn? A little bit. So I've noticed, you know, when I was 175, I would wear a medium and it would fit, you know, just fine. 195, I could still wear mediums. They're slightly more snug, but they're, you know, I can still wear them. You know, what you would think a 20-pound difference because you'd have to change, you know, shirt sizes and stuff like that. My midsection feels about the same. I do know that of this 195, my body composition is completely or, you know, radically different than it used to be because of just the weightlifting, you know, like my arms are just so much thicker than they've ever been. So this is going to weigh something. My legs are a lot thicker, like my quad muscles and stuff like that, a lot thicker than they've ever been. So I'm just going to weigh more. Right. And that's totally fine. I just need to, you know, like, cause it's not so, once again, it's not so much about the weight. It's just about how I'm feeling, about how I'm looking, right?
Exactly. So, it's about the whole and total package.
Yes, exactly. So
mental health.
So we are clearly congratulating Peggy on something. I can't see where it is, but have a great day. We got to go because, like I said, we got to get shopping because I have to get back. Congratulations, Peggy. You know what I'm saying, right? Have a great weekend. We'll talk to everyone on Sunday morning at 9:30. We'll talk to the patrons tonight. I'm really excited to talk to you guys. May or may not have like some dirt and like a pot and stuff like that. I know, right? That was a good idea, Joe. Right now, I'm just like, oh man, should I? But still, you know, decisions, right? Oh my God. Have a great weekend. I will tell you all about bingo. And then on Sunday, don't forget, it's the lupus walk that we're doing as well, right? So we got a busy weekend ahead, right? So have a great day, everyone. And let's dance. Let's ride out to the outro music, okay? Bye.
Bye.